Hey guys, Rhett here. What's going on? At my client Mercy's first Section 8 rental property. I am so happy for Mercy. She has this property that she bought for $70,000. Rehab here, $12,000. People tell me all the time, they say, Rhett, I want to buy houses under 100 grand, or I want to buy houses under $90,000. Mercy's going to be into this all in for $82,000. It's going to rent for about $1,200 a month, full Section 8 in a super quiet neighborhood. Come on in, I'm going to show you why. So guys, this home right here is in relatively good shape. And someone came in here, they did a lot of things good, they did a lot of things not so great. It has a newer roof. The house has a lot of water damage on the ceilings and on the walls from a previous leak. So they fixed the roof, but they didn't really fix anything else. So throughout the entire house, we're gonna see water damage, and I'll show you, and we're gonna take care of all that. But we walk in, we have a nice little mudroom right here. It's a really good size. These are the kind of homes where you're always thinking to yourself, okay, extra square footage, do we add an extra bedroom? But without sacrificing the layout for the tenant and the functionality of the home. So obviously not enough space here, but when you walk into a space like this, that's the first thing that I always think of is, okay, extra space, where could we put a wall, where could we put a door? But obviously nothing here. So walking in here, we have a living room and the power's off. But if you come in and you look up at the ceiling, you can see where that water came through that roof. So you can see multiple areas on this roof, on the ceiling, where there is prevalent water damage. You can also see it behind these outlets, okay? You've got water coming in through here. So this front room, a lot of times, are extensions, they're additions. What happens is the water comes down and the faulty roof comes right behind this wall and comes out through the outlet and through a panel sometimes too. So, or through the light switch. So big kitchen right here, or living room, into a nice, really good sized dining area. The floor is in really good shape. The person that lived here before kept these original hardwoods and kept them in really nice shape. But again, come over here, we've got rot, we've got woodwork damage, and we've got water damage from this same originally exterior wall. Something to keep in mind here is, okay, when we get our team in here, we have to take pieces of this wall down, make sure that that leak has stopped with that new roof, and make sure it wasn't just covered up. I've been to the outside and our team has looked at the roof. It looks great. So we're not concerned about that. But a lot of times when people come in here, they run out of money. They don't know what they're doing. They don't have the funding to come in here and do things the right way. And because of that, they understand that they sell the properties at a discount. That's when we come in and we have two options. Number one, paint over all this stuff and throw somebody in here, or come in here, change all the wood out, put a tenant in, get rid of the rot, get rid of all the water damage, and never have to deal with it again. We always choose that. So walking through the living room, we have our first bedroom. So bedroom number one, we'll put new light fixtures in here. It's an okay sized bedroom. The closet is behind you. We have our closet right here. We have a newer door for the bedroom. So little closet, but doable. We got a old broken light bulb on the floor. And very roomy, guys, very roomy house. Big open spaces, which is nice. You can put a bookshelf here. You can put some kind of hallway decoration right out here. You can put a sitting chair, with something. It's just nice. But you look above me and you see the water damage, and it's pretty drastic. So it makes me think, well, actually, I can tell. So right here, originally when the water first started coming in, someone just recovered it in the spray-on ceiling instead of fixing it. And then it looks like it got to the point where it was getting bad. They ended up changing the roof, but you have a lot of discoloration on the ceiling now. Of course, we'll take care of all this and make sure that it's good to go. Ceiling access is right there. So pretty easy for us to tell what's going on by just popping that out and looking up there. Bedroom number 2, nice size. I like it. Really, really going to be a nice rental property. Spacious. All the bedrooms are pretty far away from each other. You have a bathroom in here that's in the middle as well, and a layout that is definitely going to attract tenants in a really quiet area. Lastly, guys, bedroom number 3. Walk in, you got a closet right on our left. Nice size closet. This was originally a sunroom that has been transformed into a third bedroom, and what I would assume would be the master. So really nice. We have a huge backyard that is fenced, so you can have pets. Now, of course, we don't condone pets for any of our rentals. You could have kids and put a swing set back there and not have to worry about them running off. So, leaving bedroom number 3, we come into another little hallway. Nice little bathroom. Floor looks good. Newer toilet, newer vanity, newer tub. Don't have to do much in there. And then we come into the kitchen. So people have tried doing this kitchen, it looks like, a couple times. They still haven't gotten the ceiling right. We've got pieces of ceiling that are falling on the floor. We've got busted up trim. We've got excessive moisture and water damage. And you can feel the rot behind all of this paint. So we'll rectify all of this stuff, take care of everything, put our locks on the windows, make this a lot better. And what we'll end up doing is we'll put our stove right here, install a hood vent over the stove at one point that was here, and then we'll put a refrigerator right here. It's a smaller kitchen, but it's a nice kitchen, and it's right off of the dining room. It's right off of the main hallway to the bedrooms. You have plenty of space. This is one of those houses that someone's going to come in when it's done, and it's going to be beautiful. When these hardwood floors are polished up and looking nice, and all the woodwork has been done, and the unit's been painted, and everything's been taken care of in here, all the electrical work's been done, you're going to find that the units like this fly off the market. One thing we have to keep in mind always is, am I buying in a safe area? And a lot of times we look at markets and we say, well, this house is cheap, I'm just going to buy it. And that's all we care about is the numbers. And on a unit like this, it's a real home run for a couple reasons. Number one, we're not spending a ton of money. Mercy's going to be into this thing for $82,000. But on top of that, it's a really nice area. And when you can invest in property and be into it for cheap, but also be in a nice area, you're going to find a lot of tenants that want to live here because it's safe. You have a backyard, your kids can play football in the backyard or baseball or whatever sport they want to play in the back. You don't have to worry about them in this area. You have a house that's good size, it's big, and it's safe. It's all about finding the right property at the right price that works for you. But how do you do it? And it's always going to come down to making sure that you have a team with boots on the ground that has a deep, deep understanding of two things. Number one, working with out-of-state investors like you. And two, has an understanding and feel for the market. And above all else, understands Section 8. It's really hard finding those people. If you want to work with me and you want to work with my team, that's what we specialize in, send me an email and a link below. We'll get started. See you next time.